Hey, what is up, guys? I thought I'd just give you a bit of an introduction to the video. Tomorrow, me and my friend are actually flying out to France, south of France. We're going for a business trip for the main channel, Predatory Exotics. So you could check over there to actually check out the main video. Basically, we're flying out to Nice and then going to a small town of Vence. I believe it's pronounced Vence. So this is kind of the trip, guys. So I hope you guys enjoy. Alright, guys, we made it through the airport. Thankfully, I had a bit of a concern. So obviously for our reptile trip that we're doing on the main channel, I brought a net, and it's quite a large net. It's like a 2 meter net that folds out. So I didn't know if they'd have an issue with that or not. But we got through. We got through security fine. I didn't know if I'd get flagged up, but pretty much, yeah. Now we're just chilling, waiting for our flight. We've got some nice food. You probably saw that. Hopefully I'll throw it in the footage. Hopefully I'll get. The issue is doing recordings for these kind of videos. It's not always in order when it gets recorded, so it's hard to tell when stuff needs to go where. But yeah, just chilling for the flight, and then we take off in about 45 minutes to about half an hour. Yeah. Sweet. All right. So yeah, we're just gonna chill, wait, and catch you guys on the other side. Alright, so we've landed. We decided to walk to Terminal 1 because we couldn't really decide how the bus works. We couldn't really figure it out. But the view is crazy. Let me give you a pan. Let me drop down the light. Look at this. How nice and sunny it is right now. It's crazy. The actual mountain tops here in France is actually crazy. But it is it's very hot. It's very hot right now. Warm. It is warm. So yeah, we're currently walking. We're heading to Terminal 1 to then catch a bus, which is an hour long, to the actual place where we're staying, and then we'll actually be up in the mountains finally. But yeah, it's more of a case of just figuring out where we're going, because neither of us really speak French, so it's a bit of a guessing game. But we're going to head to Terminal 1, and hopefully we'll catch you guys there. Hopefully we make it. Made it onto the bus, and the sights here are actually crazy. It's also very cheap as well. We paid 2 tickets for €3, which is nuts. I'll hopefully try and get some sights for you guys. Maybe I can catch it from the other side. Alright, so we've arrived in Vence. I'm going to make sure we don't get run over. I don't know if it's just our one trip that we did, but the French are having issue driving. A lot of horns going off and all that kind of stuff. We're going to try and find a local supermarket pretty much, because we're going to try and not get... Alright, well, we've made it. We're in Vence. And I don't know if you guys can see, I'll probably have to turn the camera around, but pretty much right there, that's the mountain. That's pretty much the mountain we're going to be essentially hiking up.
Yeah, we'll go up through the middle into basically nothing's up there, so hopefully we find some super cool stuff up there, because from here it looks like perfect habitat for more of the arid sort of species like the tortoises, the geckos, some of the lizards and the snakes. Going to be absolutely awesome once we get
Also
up.
looks very high.
It's going to take a while to actually get up there, I think.
Alright, well, I managed to find Fanta, so that's keeping me going.
there's just so many like random stores. Is the best way to put it. We just saw one store that was selling mobility scooters and biscuits. But we're currently now walking to find where our Airbnb is. Is this a public drinking fountain? What's happening here? Why is it shaped like a toilet?
Is it drinking water?
I don't know. I don't know if I trust it. I'm not gonna lie, I don't think I trust it. Why is it always flowing?
I don't know. I feel like I want to fill it up.
It's your risk. Oh, now we're just on a construction site. You're cool. Because we've got to head one way and we're basically at a spot now where there's no paths. You going for it? How does it taste? Fresh water. I mean, it seems like it'd be a random thing elsewhere.
Right on.
Yeah. Okay. Yeah. Lo was saying we could drink from it. Okay. Cool. Wonderful. Either that or he's tricking us. It just. So yeah, we're basically on our way to try and find the Airbnb, and we think we're going in the right direction. We'll pull out Google Maps if need be, but we think we're going the right way. Main goal is just not to get hit by a car. Alright, so little update, guys. We're still hiking up the mountain. We've probably been walking for like 40 minutes now. Like,
Yeah.
it can't be too far. 40 minutes, basically hiking up the mountain. It's super hot and super steep, but we actually found our first reptile along the way, which is pretty cool. So don't forget to go over to our actual main video on the main channel to check that out. But yeah, we haven't got too much walking left, and then we kind of get to the point where we can veer off into like actual wilderness parts. But definitely keeping our eyes peeled now, which is pretty cool. Kind of gave us that little boost to keep on going. So look at the view, guys. It's crazy. We are very high up right now, up in the mountains, but yeah, a lot of walking and a tough walk as well. But yeah, I'll catch up with you guys in a bit. All right, well, we're actually heading off path now. Ow, spikes. We think we found just a pedestrian route. This fence is electric, so be careful. We're going to go up it. We translated the sign, and it did say pedestrian route, no hunting. So I think we're okay to head on up. It's just now this is actual steepness. If we get to a bit of a flat place, take a pit stop, and go from there. Alright, so we should be, yeah, we're mic'd up now. So we've got mics on, so we don't have to worry about hearing if like one of us goes away from the camera. Got shorts on now, all shorts up, had a drink, and I mean, this is basically it now. This is where we start.
This is hopefully we get some clearer ground. But even this area like this, stuff like fire salamander and stuff where it's cooler and damper is a good shout. So we're just going to flip what we can.
We've got snake hooks as well.
They do extend that.
They do extend, yeah, they're really short. They do extend, it's the Exoterra ones. And then of course we've got a big net in the bag as well for if we find larger stuff.
Like the lacertas,
Yeah.
like the bigger lizards, and then some of the big snakes because they're fast. If we find like a Western Montpellier snake, super fast, we might have to just net it and then grab it afterwards.
So I think we're going to head this way, which is one of the paths. So we're just kind of following these signs. So we're going to head this way, and yeah, I mean we'll flick the camera on as quickly as possible when we kind of find stuff and do a bit of searching. So let's head on out. Alright, well we've been trekking for a while. We caught one thing and saw another thing, which was a snake, which is a bit disappointing. So that won't obviously go in the video. A little bummed about that.
Yeah, oh, it's so annoying. We found, obviously what you saw, the common wall lizard. We then saw a Moorish gecko as well, but it literally just went into a crack in a wall.
Yeah.
So I couldn't get that. And then I think it was probably a smooth, southern smooth snake, because the back half of the body was this like tanny colour. I saw it go into a bush, then you saw it go into another bush, and we thought we'd like
cornered it,
yeah,
because we were trying to basically what we were trying to do is shoo it onto the path, then we could catch it, grab the camera. It just didn't go towards the path apparently, and somehow we lost it. But we're currently waiting now. We're going to message our Airbnb, we're going to check in, get stuff charged up, maybe get some food, some drinks, basically get reset, and then our plan for the rest of like the hunting for the video is going to be looking at areas that people have found stuff and kind of base it on around then. We basically like trekked, you guys probably saw, and I'll probably put it in the video, we basically trekked up like a mountain, which is crazy. But we are very tired and the backpacks are getting very heavy. But yeah, so we're going to check into our Airbnb and then do a little research about where to go. And then head there in a bit once we're a bit refreshed. So yeah, I'll show you guys I don't know how much the camera's picking up of the cars going by, but I'll show you guys the Airbnb in a bit. But yeah, we'll just wait for the guy to respond.
Yeah.
Picture of it.
Okay, anyway, if you need some information about the apartment, okay, like the vessel, or you can reach me. As you can see, the connection is not very good for cell phone.
Yeah.
So I can get the messages. Sometimes I get the calls, but not always.
Okay.
Still I am around.
Yeah, no worries. Alright, well we've arrived in our Airbnb. It's actually really nice. The guy's great. He was showing us around. I kind of caught a bit of it. Let me see if I can show you the outside here. There we go. This is kind of our view for right now. Not bad, not bad. We are absolutely though knackered to all hell. It's been a long walk, so we definitely get a refresh and then definitely some food, some drink. Man, as you can see, it's a nice place. Nice place. Oh, I always go to the wrong way on the focus, so bear with me on that. No, yeah, as you can see, an interesting shoe collection. Alright, we've stopped to get food. We got pizza from a pizza van. De la Arle. So this is my one. Ooh. Looks good. I don't know what they are, but we'll find out. Yeah, I went basic and just got like a ham and cheese pretty much. Tom did not go basic though. This is Tom's right here.
The L'Italia, which I think is a few different types of cheese with arugula, balsamic vinegar, and olive oil.
Damn, these look good though. Yeah, so pretty much we're gonna eat and then we're heading just down that street over there, and it will be to the next spot where we're recording, or hopefully reptiles. Fingers crossed, fingers crossed. Yeah, so we'll catch you guys in a bit. I'll talk about one thing about farms. Is everywhere is super steep, so you gotta make sure if you guys aren't good on hills, either up or down, avoid this place because they literally,
It's like they haven't heard of steps. It's just slopes, and it's like until it becomes vertical, that's it.
they just hit the slopes. Okay, we're here at this location where we're hoping to find stuff, so I guess we should be looking around. So we're gonna take a look around, see if we find some stuff, and hopefully not roll our ankle, which I've already done once, and I did it up on the mountains, but thankfully it didn't actually damage my ankle, so I'm still good, I'm still walking, because that would have killed the trip. Smells a bit like a sewage. It does.
we're gonna avoid that, but let's. Alright, that's okay. I'm gonna make myself down this hill, and hopefully we find a few bits.
It's like 7 a.m. and we're basically, because we're checking out at 8 to go obviously try and get more footage of reptiles. The view's great though. Look at this. It's a nice sight to wake up to. Oh, little bird. Oh, where'd he go? Yeah, we're gonna head out and try and get some more reptile stuff. We've got, basically from where we are, we're gonna trek about 2 hours up to this like one spot we've been looking at, which shows promising signs, but hopefully, we're hoping that if we hit like in the morning, please excuse my hair. Hopefully if we hit in the morning, it means that they might be out and we might have a better shot of finding some stuff. But we're all a bit just groggy and waking up, but we're feeling positive, and hopefully we'll find some reptiles. So have to see how it goes, and obviously you guys are coming with me, and I'll update you guys. I'm not even that hungry. I think we're going to pop to the shop. There's like a supermarket down there somewhere, and just grab a few drinks, make sure we're fully prepared. We actually found sunscreen in the bathroom, which is great because both of us are already burnt, but at least like we won't burn anymore in a sense. So yeah, we're gonna head out in about half an hour and see what we can find.
Pizza baguette for the morning. Looks bang. Ooh, there's only half as well. It was a whole thing for like €6, so it's pretty good. That's good. It's just like bacon and cheese, but it's good. Good place. I don't know what Tom's getting. You decided yet? No, so he's getting a pizza baguette and a croissant. I'm gonna eat a bit of this. I'll probably take the other half up with me for later. But yeah, no, it's really good. Alright, we just hiked up that, and now we gotta go up this. What is this? Look at it. How steep it is. Shouldn't eat a baguette one day.
Hi guys, so we, I probably haven't actually spoke to you guys in a while. Obviously we've done loads of trekking. You guys can check out all of that on our actual main channel. But just wanted to do a cool part where we found something really cool, which is a slow worm. You guys can go check the video out about seeing what that was, because it literally, I don't think we could be happier.
You're doing it, he's not doing it justice. It's not just a slow worm, it's an Italian slow worm. Very specific locality of species.
Big find for French exotics. Big find. And it kind of like made the video. Because we were just looking around here. Also, like we were chilling here. There's like this like gated area, and just these like deer. Which deer did you say it was? Fallow deer?
Roe deer.
Roe deer flew down here to about this point, and then up the mountains. There was 2 of them, which was really cool to see as well. But really strange because it's just someone's driveway. But yeah, so a great spot. Yeah, I mean we're going to carry on. Not too much longer till we'll be heading back to the airport.
Alright, so, oh god, hopefully you pick up. Back down the mountain, gonna go off to get some food. We're actually gonna walk a little further now because there's not a lot of food options around where we are, so we're gonna head down this road for a while, and then there should be like loads. Like on the map, it's like a massive circle with like loads of food options, so hopefully it's good, but we'll see how it goes, I guess. Okay, we want to talk a little bit about the roads. Look at how like narrow the road is. Like, there's just no way my car would survive. Of what? Oh, that makes more sense. That's why we're sitting here going, there's no way our cars would ever fit down this road. Like, it's so uneven and steep. and so narrow. I guess people just scratch their cars getting up here. I mean, look at that one, was scratched on both sides. But like, no, there's no, my car wouldn't fit down here. My car fell apart on a flat ground. It's so steep. Oh, we're on the way to St. Paul de Vence. St. Paul de Vence, which is a really like nice scenic place. And then I think the plan is we're going to go try and find and then try a French McDonald's, because it seems it's a thing that I personally do. Every country I go to, I try and find the McDonald's and give it a try. So French McDonald's is next on the list, I guess. Alright guys, we've pretty much made it here now. It was a decently long walk. It wasn't as bad as some of our walks we've done, but this place is so nice. Like, I'll see if I can get some like footage of just like this, a town, I guess. But yeah, it seems really nice so far. So we're gonna take a bit further of a walk into the actual main. There's like a marketplace out there. Yeah, medieval town. That's where we're heading. So we're gonna go have a look at that, and yeah, I mean, roll the B-roll. So I got Fanta to drink. Excuse me, the chair's really squeaky. I got fries, and then I actually genuinely have no idea what I actually got. I got this thing. It's like a flatbread thing. And then I got a burger, which was, I don't even know which one it was. Bacon bits on top, so I'm gonna give it a try and see how they go. It's basically just a ham cheese toastie. So I am back. It's actually the next day because I was way too tired last night to actually record this outro. Vence was good. Obviously it had its kind of like ups and downs. For any of you guys wondering and kind of thinking of going there, Vence is a great place for scenic views, accessibility such as like getting taxis, or they have Bolts. It's kind of like their version of Uber, I guess. They won't take you anywhere outside of the town, like up the hills or anything, so that's why basically in the video you'll see that we did a lot of walking, but it was a great place. It was definitely an interesting place. It's very steep, their roads on how they build them and stuff, they don't really make it direct or at like a slow incline. It's quite drastic, so especially if you are walking, so basically the recommendation number one is get a car. If you're going to Vence, get a car. That's probably my number one recommendation. Other than that, if you guys are going for sightseeing, it's great. Like, it's got some great views. You probably saw in this video and in the main video on Predatory Exotics. So don't forget to check that one out as well if you want to see some more clips from the surrounding areas. But if you guys aren't really into the reptile side, then you probably won't want to check that video out. But definitely give it a look because it gives you some more footage of Vence. In terms of
food. If you guys are interested in food, there is no mainstream food, like modern food. I think that's the best way of putting it. There's no modern food. It's all like local grocers, unless you go down into Nice. So from Vence, the nearest McDonald's is probably about a 2.5 hour walk. Now, obviously, if you're driving, it's great. You can get down to Nice really easily. We weren't driving, so it was quite a long walk to get there. But yeah, basically in Vence, there's just like local restaurants. Some not looking the best, but some were great. Like we got pizza, as you guys saw in the video, which was really good, and like the local, like I guess pastry shops and stuff like that are also a great place to eat as well. But if you're wanting any of the mainstream, like you might be a bit more of a picky eater, yeah, you'll have to travel down to Nice for that. So like I guess I'm just gonna kind of give my final thoughts. I don't want to make this outro too long for you guys. It was pretty good. It was a pretty good place. It was great to have the sights, and it was great to be up the mountains and kind of relax in that sense. Obviously, I was unaware of the less modern stuff, so the travel became a bit more of an effort and a bit more of an annoyance. But overall, the trip was pretty good. I'm going to rate Vence. I'm going to rate it a 6, and the reason I'm going to rate it 6 out of 10 is my own fault for not getting a car. But then I can't really knock it too much higher because in the town itself there wasn't a ton to do. Like if you're into all of that like kind of old modern town sort of like just that sense, then yeah, it's great. There's also, we walked down to St. Paul de Vence, which you also saw in the clips, which was a great place as well. But yeah, overall, I'm going to rate this trip a 6. Maybe it was because we didn't go for enough time, but we were kind of doing this more of a challenge for 24 hours to find the reptiles, so that's why it was a shorter trip, but it was pretty good. So yeah, I enjoyed it, but I wasn't like amazed by the town. The sights definitely were the part that got me, especially going up the top of the mountains, which also actually, that's another thing. If you guys are wanting to go to the top of the mountains, but maybe you're a little less able to, it's a lot of walking because you can drive to the start of it, but then even the start to the top, it's a lot of walking and it's very steep. So just keep that in mind. But anyways, I hope you guys did enjoy this. Don't forget to check out my Instagram as I post pictures there from my trip, and don't forget to check out Predator Exotics as well. So if you guys are wanting to see more of the reptile side, but if not, subscribe to this channel. Hope you guys did enjoy. I'm going to be making loads of these because I like to travel, and I don't know, I guess I might as well vlog it and show it for you guys. But anyways, I hope you guys did enjoy, and I'll see you guys in the next one. Bye guys.
Step 1, wake up early, gonna rise with the sun. Step 2, get some good, some food in you. Step 3, think real hard about what you wanna be. Step 4, everybody just do your thing.
Wake up, today's gonna be a good day.